What's up everyone, it's Mike Ehlers here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to discuss why United Mortgage. So first of all, I just want to say that United Mortgage is one of the most dynamic mortgage companies in America today. As many of you know, the mortgage industry has remained pretty stagnant for the last 50 or 60 years. And just so in the last, I want to say maybe 10 years, as things have moved more online, it has really forced the mortgage business to change. So really this video is for anyone that's thinking about getting into the mortgage business or who is in the mortgage business right now and might be looking for a change into a company that'll better fit their needs and their lifestyle. So let's go ahead and jump in. So why United Mortgage? So United Mortgage started in 2007. So they've been around for about 14, 15 years now. And they have all the support behind them. But really, the number one thing I want to talk about is the compensation program. So we have an unparalleled compensation program right now, where as a loan officer, the day you start with our company, you earn 200 basis points per closed loan. You also have the ability to recruit other loan officers, and for every loan they close, you make 25 basis points on all their closed loans. And the second thing is, or the third thing I should say, is that we have exceptional support teams. So our support teams behind us are phenomenal. You are not expected to process any of your own loans at all. We have processors that do that. And we also have a full support team. So if you have any questions or anything, you just email support and they are extremely quick and get back to you. They're just sitting there all day answering questions. They do other things as well, but they are there to answer our questions and help us succeed as loan officers. The other thing is I get this question all the time. So are you guys a net model branch? The answer is no. We are not a net model branch. We are all W-2 employees. We do not get nickel and dime for credit reports. We don't get nickel and dime for our CRM system, for Encompass. We do not have any infrastructure. So we, as a loan officer, I'm sitting in my home office right now. We do not have any space where we have to go to and pay for. So I know all this seems too good to be true, but it's really like, what's the catch? There is no catch. And my goal is to bring this to the world, because obviously there is something in it for me. If I recruit a loan officer, I make 25 basis points off you. But one thing I've noticed that drove me nuts when I was looking to transfer companies is that people would be recruiting me and then say they'd pay me 100 basis points and they could keep the difference from what they were making. That's not how this works at all. I'm getting that 25 basis points does not take away from your 200 basis points that you make at all. It has zero effect on you, has zero effect on your rates. Your rates will remain the exact same as mine. We're selling the exact same products, and I'm just making 25 basis points on you because I actually brought you into the company to help our company grow. And you can do this as many times as you want. There is no caps on how many referrals you can bring into the company. So for example, this is just a very high level example, but if you close $500,000 in loans a month, that would be $10K in commissions. And then if you refer in, say, 5 loan officers, and let's say that they close $500,000 in loans a month, that would be $1,250 in commissions off their work. So if you were to add that all up, you would make $6,250 a month completely passive on the loan officers that you brought in. So then your commissions go from $10K on your production to $16,250 on your production plus the loan officers you referred in. So I've been doing this for about 4 years, and I've spoke with tons of companies, and I have lots of friends in this business. That is unbelievable. There is no one out there offering that type of basis points on the volume of loan officers they bring in. I know there's other companies that'll give you like 10 basis points and then they give you like a little bit off each down line after that. And that's all good and fine. But the 25 basis points adds up really, really, really quick. And it's also a way for you to earn that passive income. I know people talk about passive income all the time, but truthfully, this is passive income. I've been able to bring in a few loan officers to this company, and honestly, once you get them set up and going, especially if they're already experienced in the business, there's not much for you to do anymore. They're just going to go out and go about their business. And the other thing I love about it is it's fair. The last thing I would want to do is be recruiting loan officers and taking money off the top of them just to either give them worse rates or to pay them less. My favorite part about this company is that you will make 200 basis points and you will sell the same rates. And I've been able to prove this to every loan officer that I've brought in. So we'll sit down at Bread Company or wherever we were able to go and meet, and we'll pull up the exact same loan file on our Encompass and pull up the rates, and they are the exact same for him as they are for me. It's just when he closes a loan, I get a little bit of piece of that commission because I brought him into the company. So the other question I get all the time from people is, do you like working from home? Is it hard to get in touch with people or processors or underwriters and all that? Well, you know what? I would say before the pandemic, I would say that was the biggest hesitation from 90% of the loan officers, at least in my market. But as many of you know, that due to the pandemic, which was a very unfortunate situation for tons of people, but it forced people to go and work from home. It forced you into what I like to call the times. Now, let's be honest that this has been a long time coming. It's just like anything, if nothing forces a change, then they're very reluctant to change until they're forced to change. And the crappy part about it is that it took a pandemic for a lot of businesses, not just the mortgage business, but businesses across the country to realize that you can work from home and be very, very, very efficient in doing so. And one of the great things about United Mortgage is that we were set up this way from the moment I came to the company, which was 3 years before we went into the pandemic. So when the pandemic came, nothing changed in our business. We did not skip a single beat as far as, oh, well, how is this going to work? Or computers need to be home or this or that. We were already set up for success from day one. We didn't need to change anything that we were doing. It obviously changed things for loan officers and meeting and referral partners and, meeting with other loan officers in person and so on and so forth. But otherwise, it was mostly just business as usual for us. And another question I get all the time from people is, well, what kind of loan products do you guys sell, or do you guys offer, I should say? Well, we offer all of them. We have conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, jumbo. We have non-QM loans. We have the one-time close loans. We have the VA one-time close loans. We have the FHA 203K loan. We have I don't know if I missed one in any of that, but we offer all the loan products. The only products that we do not use or sell, I should say, or offer are the first-time home buyer programs where they, give you a credit or whatever towards your down payment. We don't offer that. And the reason we don't is because since we pay our loan officers 200 basis points or more, it just doesn't make sense for the company, because companies, I don't know, depending on how much you know on the back end, they make very little money on those loans to begin with. And a lot of the reasons why they're able to do that is because they pay their loan officers a little amount of money. So like 100 basis points or 125, it might be worth it for them to do so and make that very small amount. But when you pay your loan officers 200 basis points, there's no money left over on those types of loan programs. And I know that loan program fills a void or a need for many people out there in the market. But what I actually found is that when I was able to say no to a lot of those loans, not because I wanted to say no, but because I couldn't do them, I actually started getting a lot more loans that I did want to do, and more conventional. I still do FHA. I'll still do any loan product that I can, especially for referral partners. But it actually, stopped sucking away a lot of my time at those very, tedious type loans. And I was able to focus more on getting the types of loans and attracting the type of people that I want to work with. And ultimately, I ended up doing more volume, closing more loans, and making more money anyway. So this is a very rewarding and fulfilling job, especially at United Mortgage. And I absolutely have nothing but great things to say. And my goal with this video and all the other videos that I'm making for United Mortgage is to give this opportunity to other loan officers, because I remember when I first got in the business and how hard it is to get started in the business, for one, and then for two, when you're only making, 75 to 125 basis points and you get capped on commissions and all this, it's actually very, very difficult to make a career out of this for a long time. Now, at United Mortgage, I find it to be the exact opposite, is that I don't have anyone breathing down my neck telling me what to do, They don't care how many loans you close or don't close. It's just strictly 200 basis points on the loans that you do close. You can close as many loans as you want or as little as you want, and you know the deal on what you're going to make. We don't pay any salaries. There's none of that. It's strictly a commission-based job. That's why we highly recommend that if you are new to the business and you don't have any experience, this may not be the best fit for you, simply because you're not going to be making any money until you close loans. But if you do have experience, you do have referral partners, and you really want to make more money on those loans and better serve your clients and be able to build the lifestyle around your family or the lifestyle of your dreams, this is a location neutral type of job where I can work anywhere that I want in the country. As long as I have access to the internet and my phone, and then I can continue to get loans, I can be anywhere and do this job. And it does not matter, any of that. You need a computer, an internet connection, and your cell phone, and you can do this job from anywhere. So it is just a fantastic opportunity for LOs out there. I feel obligated to share this with you guys. And yes, again, full disclosure, I do make money on the loan officers that I bring into the company. But at the same point in time, like I said, it doesn't affect what you get paid or your rates or anything. And it also is good for you to know that, because that could be your motivation, that if you were to come join this company and you know a few other loan officers that might benefit from this type of structure, then they can come over and join as well, and you'll make money on their work and so on and so forth. So really, guys, sorry I kind of blabbered on this video, but I really just want to get this known out there. And if you have any questions, I'm going to drop a link below, and also all the states that we are licensed in. So if you're licensed in any of those states, you have experience, I would say at least 1 year of experience, and you want to learn more about United Mortgage, click on the link below and schedule a time with me. It's a 30-minute, no obligation call. Not going to say who I spoke to, who I didn't speak to. So this is completely confidential, and it's really just my goal to give you all the information that you want if you want to learn more about United Mortgage. So thanks everyone for watching this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.